All right, let's take a look at my Daikon radishes that I planted on, that I sowed on September 6th. Today is September 15th, and they are coming along nicely. I will be planting garlic in this tub come October. Here is a look at my Mad Hatter pepper. My bush bean plants that have been very productive. I planted these in July, late July. All right, here's one of my garden fail and disappointment this year. I planted 2 butternut squash in late July as well, and I had 2 butternut squash sprouted. This is the only one that's remaining. The other one did not pollinate, and the squash bug has gotten the plant, so it's on its way out. There is my Italian heirloom zucchini. Not looking so fantastic. I got 1 zucchini off of that, and there's another one that I see down there that looked like it was not pollinated properly. Coming around to my red flame pepper, cayenne pepper. Got some fantastic nice peppers off of this plant, and I did make some crushed red peppers. Here's my other bush bean that was so productive, has been so productive, and as I indicated, these beans, bush beans, were put into these pots in late July. Here is my dahlia plant. First time planting dahlia. They are beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's talk about my jalapeno peppers. I have the early jalapeno in this bed as well as another variety, and I see some disease setting in there on those leaves. I must say I've been a little bit disappointed in the production of my jalapeno this year, and I noticed that the problem of something eating my green peppers at night has moved over to my jalapeno bed, so I'm going to go ahead and harvest what I can, even though they're premature. Over there is my eggplant in the corner. No eggplant yet. My carrot that went to seed. I'm going to cut those down and see if I can harvest some of those seeds, as well as my cream sausage tomato that I put in July, even though the seed was started back in the spring. Here's my other bed that some peppers. This is the Hungarian hot wax pepper that I overwintered last year. It has been super productive, but I'm getting ready to take it out so I can make room for my cabbages. I've put in some cabbage already, but I need more space for cabbage. This is my Sugar Rush peach pepper that I'm going to be taking out as well. It's been productive, but I'm not too impressed with these peppers. My cabbage, another cabbage that I recently put in. The bush bean that has been struggling because I had some celery here that I moved, that I took out, and then now the bush bean can get some light. Here is my other, one of the surviving cucumber plant that was put in end of July, early August. It's struggling, but I'm hoping to get some cucumber. My other cucumbers I've not been successful with my other cucumbers. And like I said, I will be taking off all of those jalapeno peppers that I can. And this jungle over here is my Super Sweet 100 cherries, as well as the Sun Gold. Here is my brandywine plant, looking beat up. Needs to be taken out. But I'm going to leave it for a few more days to see if some of these green tomato will ripen up. An area for my pollinators. More bush bean that was beat up by the birds. I had to cover it with netting until the birds were no longer interested, so I removed the netting. Actually, I put this wire contraption that I made on it. Here is my main pepper bed. Well, another pepper bed. This has roasting peppers and bell peppers and shishito peppers. But what I've discovered is something has been coming at night to cut down and eat, destroy a lot of my peppers. They've taken all of the shishito. They took out the poblano. And now they're starting on the roasting peppers. So like I said, I'm going to be picking all of my green peppers to try to salvage what I can out of that. 2 tomato plants back here. Well, 3 tomato plants back here. I have the Clementine, New Girl, and the Martha Washington that I'll be taking out as well, because I have 2 eggplants back there that has not produced anything because they're not getting enough sun. They've been blocked out by the tomato plants. Here is another tomato plant. It's called the Clementine. No, the Valentine, I believe, that I put in real late. It was struggling and sitting in a pot, in a nursery pot, the starter pot, for quite a few months. And I finally got an opportunity to put it in this spot once I harvested my onions. This is my other zucchini plant. This is a Black Beauty. As you can see, another couple of zucchini down there that did not get pollinated properly. I'm going to have to trim this up and take off some of the dead leaves and open up the airflow so that hopefully I can get a couple of zucchinis before the frost come. And here's my resurgent kale plant. Look like the white butterfly got it already. I see some holes in the leaves. Here's one of my pride and joy for this summer, one of my successes, I'm hoping, although I've not harvested anything as yet. This is the area where I've planted all of my sweet potatoes, and I have several different varieties of sweet potato, which I will discuss in a later video, but they are looking fantastic. Here's my other green bean that the bird just ravaged. They took all the green beans and the leaves. I had to trim this back and cover it up with some netting to hopefully get some beans in the early fall out before the frost comes. My blueberry plants that didn't do anything this year. As well, some more cabbages that I have to put in, and a couple of collard in here, and in here, a couple of collard that I planted. Here's the other side of my sweet potato. I'm so looking forward to this. This will be a win for me if we get a bunch of sweet potatoes like we did last year. So this is a look at my very small backyard garden here in Zone 6, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Thank you for watching.